I am Patrick Weil, a research professor at the University of Paris 1 Panthéon Sorbonne and a visiting professor and scholar in law at Yale Law School in the United States. Welcome to my exp. So nationality is the right to claim a place in the world where you can have your home, where even if you have lived abroad for 30 years, you can come back in cases of a big crisis. It's a place where the state owes you protection and gives you rights based on your nationality. Among the rights that has been proclaimed in 1948 by the Universal Declaration of Human Rights was the right to exit your country. But the right to exit your country doesn't mean the right to enter another one. And it is in this loophole that you have to consider the question of refugees and immigrants. Is there a right to enter a country when you are a foreigner? Since the Second World War, many countries have developed, often through ruling of their courts, some rights that are imposed to the governments. For example, if you marry a foreigner, often it is imposed to the state that you can bring your spouse to the country, to your country. So that is one category of foreigner that has the right to move abroad, to live with a spouse who has the nationality of the country of movement. When an immigrant has been admitted legally in a country as a right of residence, often the court have also guaranteed under certain conditions of housing and resources, the right for his or her family to immigrate and join the person. So there is a right to a family life that has been recognized, for example, by under the European Convention of Human Rights. And then you have the Geneva Convention recognizing a right of asylum for refugees. But the Geneva Convention doesn't guarantee a right to be admitted on the territory. The Geneva Convention guarantees that once you have reached the territory of another state, and if you apply to asylum, you have a right to due process. You have a right for independent body to assess your right under your claims. But you don't have a right to enter. It's why you see these boats in the Mediterranean Sea or along Australia or sometimes Canada not being welcome in the ports of the countries they want to reach. So obviously this regime is in crisis. It is in crisis because more and more people want to leave their country. And the first manner to resolve the crisis is perhaps to understand why they want to leave their countries. Often they want to leave their country because there is no rights, freedom of speech, freedom of thought. It's a country where basic freedoms are not recognized to the individual. It's a country where there is corruption. There is no opportunity for a young student or the youth to develop their talents because of many factors that provoked and encouraged migration. So one of the main reason for migration is not the will to leave. It's a very difficult decision to leave one country. It's a kind of feeling that there is no future in the country you are from, even if you, and there is a decision to leave your own family. It's a very tough decision, and people would love to be able to stay, but they cannot. They cannot because they see no future for them. So one of the one of the action that should be taken by international community to resolve the question posed by migration is to say, we want the people to live in the country they want. But the first country, often the country they would like to live in is their country of origin, but they cannot because there is no liberty, because there are no opportunities. And it is that freedoms that we have to fight for to fulfill the rights of the citizen to live in their country of citizenship.